Hi, today is August 30th, 2013. Hi, my name is Orlando Toe. I'd like to do a little introduction about my Alive35. Basically, Alive35 is a 35-minute workout. It's intense because I want to compact it into 35 minutes. As intense as it is, it's really subject to the individual because it is a tailor-made program. It starts off with a 5-minute warm-up, and it's got like another 25 minutes of intense training and another 5 minutes stretch down, warm down. I created this program. I strongly believed in it because I competed this year, and I never trained more than 35 minutes. As a matter of fact, I competed on June 30th, and I only had 3 months of training. And before then, I had an injury where I hurt my back, so I stopped completely, and I didn't even want to compete in it. And but my friend, my training partner, which is a lady, she was competing in it. Since we, I see each other all the time, and inspiration, I guess it's kind of contagious. So I said she competed and she eats, so I said, okay, I'll compete. And then I start training a bit at the time. I wasn't planning to win or do anything, but anyway, I'm telling you all this because I want you to have a good, thorough understanding why I created Alive35. Okay, long story short, I only train less than 35 minutes or 35 minutes around that, and no more than 3 times a week. And as a matter of fact, sometimes I even train for 10-20 minutes, but I'm able to maintain my muscle build and my leanness and my strength despite the short amount of time of training, and I don't even go to the gym. So I only do everything at home with body weights, and so I was just kind of analyzing how this thing works to be able to create this effect. Okay, now again, Alive35 is 35 minutes long, 5-minute warm up and 5-minute warm down. Okay, stretch it out. So starting with the warm-up. Even with the warm-up, I don't do traditional just things like that. I started with actually a workout, but lightweight. So I get into that 35-minute zone, and I do, to maximize the time span in the 35 minutes. As I said, this is an individual, tailor-made fitness program. So I train anyone from young 16, 17-year-old to a gentleman that's semi-retired, and he's really out of shape and still within that 35 minutes. And despite that, he might be just doing stuff like that, and things like that, but it's still, to him, it's still rather intense, and I still put it in the 35-minute zone. So anyways, let's start it with a warm-up. Just give you an example, okay? For example, instead of just, that kind of stuff, I will do, I will start it with a warm-up. It's like this, and I'll do a gentle push-up and things like that, right? So I can warm up into my next mode when I get through the warm-up, and I will start. The concept of the midsection training will be very much of a total body, because I believe in burning, and strength building, because obviously working with your body weight, you need strength, and most of all, it will be a range, because I believe range will give you the sculpting of the body. Since the fact that I do not go to the gym, and in order to the competition level, you need good definition, you get toning, you need to get the cuts and stuff, and so you want to get the full sculpting of the body, so you need to hit the range. So my 30th Alive35 training does involve a lot of full range and control training. Okay, and I can't really tell you precisely which exercise go to, because there's just so many combinations. But I will work back and forth, front to back. It's always a total body training. I'll give you a quick example. For example, let's say I'm doing someone fairly intense, very high advanced level. I will, instead of using weights, I will probably do something like this. Hope you can see me. This will be my combination, and you're gonna, forgive me about the surroundings, but you get the picture. Anyway, so this will be one of my, after I do all my warm-up and stuff, this will be one of my training. I'll be stuff like that. 1, 2, like this takes a lot of core control as well as full range, because you're doing it here, and then you do it here. Now, For someone to semi-advanced, then I'll do that. With someone who is a little bit more advanced, I might do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go 1, 2, 3, and I'll quickly, boom, and I'll go to lat pull, and instead of doing stuff like that, I'll have full range, and until I go out of strength, I'll go into reverse or sideways to hit all the full range. And after that, I will have a barbell and probably go into a squat, and depending on the range of the person and depends the range of the program. So right now, let's talk a little bit more about the program. So it really depends on how the people do that. And I will come with the series of these training where I combine different type of exercises. I might call it a quick or a light 35 or a advanced 35 or a athletic 35, because I have a black belt in taekwondo, so I do that kind of training. I love boxing and stuff, and I will combine that kind of thing too. So, well, I'm 55 years old, and I've been doing this thing for, I've been doing this type of training. Usually I train about an hour, like, most people do, for the past many years until this whole year, I was just cutting down. As I said, until the last 3 months, that's how much I was training. And then I was able to maintain. Alive35 is basically a 35-minute intense workout because I want to be able to get the body into an HIT level where where I can maximize strength gain, fat burning, and functionality, as well as good cardio functions. So I will have this, once again, 5-minute warm-up, 25-minute of combination of calisthenics, weight training, variations of weight training. For example, instead of a conventional shoulder press, I'll do shoulder press like that. So you're working the lats, and good form. Good form is always my philosophy to training. And I tell my students, exercise like you're dancing. You want to look good. It's like, because I'm a salsa dancer. So, the thing about dancing on the dance floor is, aside from having fun, you got to look good. So same with training. If you look good, that means your form is good. Of course, you got to feel good too. So hope you get a picture of that, Alive35.